It's an interesting expansion so far. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna meme at this. I'm gonna call this Dark Souls 2, the expansion. It's really funny so far. Dealing with giants, dealing with bridges, dealing with multiple trials in a row. I'm in. A little too far. No, fine. I mean, the amount of politics in there is actually kind of really cool. It's setting up a really neat, diverse... It's not just like, oh, we're just gonna go fight a bunch of people. Or what are their motivations and stuff. Like, they're really doing a good job in writing those. I like the smart dude. I want to see where his story goes. I like that you can physically see where people are in the questline. Mix everyone tablets if you would. Unless it has both Bullshit Hard Knights and Reindeer of Death. What about the Chariot? Also Poison Swamp. Can't forget that. 2 Poison Swamps, in fact. It's Dark Souls 2, so there's 2 times the Poison Swamps. As a tablet, let's compare them to respective pillars even for the smallest differences. Give me a second. Here it is easy, the reindeer or not. Oh my god, I can't wait till I can play Dark Souls 2. It's gonna be wild. Lava in the roof, yeah, that too. The weird hitboxes too. I'm missing something, glyphs appear to be identical. No difference being the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. So now that we've established the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? Well, you start with the first in sequence. Dawnservant said we were to retrace the path he walked in to all his peoples, and he would encounter 7 electors along the way. We have to answer here in front of us. Papa path all laid out in the Yolo saga. Instant glyphs portrayed. Do we know the events, locations where they took place? If one is close, we would go there and search for an elector, and that would confirm we're on the right track. Let me think. Lev reads nearby Hanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during festival season, and the whole village was alive with good cheer. Also, the Lev gold at the ball of Pilla village. Same distance from here. Oh, this is the split. This is the quest split. We're going anywhere. We should ask around, ask about the road ahead. A lot of talk. We toured the city of the storm we passed through at sea. Apparently ravaged Jacques several days ago. The roads are not as well paved as yours is. They're more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. We want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail. Spend a few moments making inquiries. Just tab target the tree and beat it out of the road. Information we need. Leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. Be prudent to ensure we've prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. I can see this being a very relaxing area to just sit around in. You know, when there's not an AFK timer. I have everything unlocked, right? Weird. I don't know how I missed that. That's interesting. Okay, so I missed one. It's fine. Right, the reservation under Wicklow Mount's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you. Certainly. You can track down the third province once you finished organizing your gear. You can meet us outside. While you have tea. I'm gonna mispronounce it a lot. Just be aware of that. Greetings to you all. You're welcome to Fort Caverns. Wherever you're ready, I will show you to your rooms. This is a dock, my dude. Is it gonna be like Gelato Beach status from Mario Sunshine? Just gonna have little like things lead out. Okay, yeah, kind of is actually. Just seaside cabins. I don't really care. Actually, I should probably repair my stuff. I actually need to be cognizant about that because I'm actually doing stuff that I take damage in. Better not bait me for tacos. I wonder what dual channel dye is going to do for the deep gold kite shield. Because I'm kind of looking at it and I'm just like, I wonder if there's like a yellow or a gold that could actually work with that. I need to see what the channel dyes are going to be like. But they got to go back to Shadowbringers for that. Because it's a Shadowbringers item. It's not the right one. Gotta be up, right? Yeah, whatever. Give me more repair people along the way. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Sipping on my fucking Wendy's. Supposed to be the keenest to head out, Kip. Or Aaronville and Wilclamont, I wonder. Yes, bird. Oh, good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Bird. As we need information, I thought who better to get it from than the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. Give you credit for taking initiative at least. What do you mean at least? I am honored that the third promise would seek my advice. I'm happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, doubtless other occasions we will need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. Yes, Link Pearls. Why don't we have official Link Pearl merch, though? What's this? It's called a Link Pearl, gemstone harvested from a special cell. When linked together, allow people to communicate across a great distance. That's so what a handy thing to have. Well, yeah, why don't we have special? Why don't we have like Final Fantasy XIV Square Enix branded Link Pearls? They're just like Raycons. They could totally do that. Make bank. Useful for you, or just do a limited run of it, like Heidelin Zodiac statue, which should get back to introducing my two new friends here. That was a quick cutscene. The Osaka feature a number of Tyrell's clans. Two of those, the Han and the Pele Pele, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As mentioned before, the Hanu are cheerful people who love their festivals. Make appearance in the Lay of Reeds, their home village, Hanu, located in Kozama-uka. A small village of the Pele, a clan of business-minded folk from Urkapacha, they appear in the Lay of Gold and craft all kinds of marvelous goods from Wachupelo, their village. Now, as for deciding which village to visit first, put that adventurer's instinct to work for us, Kip. Got a destination. 2 quest paths. Probably prevent you. Expires. Sure. Do bird first. I mean, this is par for the course. Every expansion's done this. It's split quest line. What is it you'd like to know? Route to Akanu. We go south through the Arch of the Dawn and then follow the road which runs alongside Kazamuk River, right? It is be warned, however, rather than tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even more than unusual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. It was far worse. Destruction visited upon our homes, though houses were torn apart. Several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. I see that gold Namazu. I need to find a market board and need the gold Namazu pet. Still planning on going. I must urge you to proceed with caution. Here to watch along on the footing, thank you. Where's the market board? Probably it sounds like they were hit hard by that storm anyways. Bound for Kazama Uka, head over the arch. Good time, Master Merchant. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at Spade. It's been arranged. I think that's the PvE cloak. I missed it. I started the season after. I don't know, we have alpacas. That might be the reindeer from Dark Souls 2. Ready to leave? Yes. Onwards, let's go. These single Dawn sentries holding that gate. It's like Pokemon status. Pokemon and the guards you have to give the T to in Kanto. It's like, nah, we're close down all the roads.
Kosamauka, the land of rainbow terraces.
I've been saying that wrong this whole time.
It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel.
I like that it's Erenvall narrating this.
An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the Marcy Trail, a road upon which the Dawnservant and his comrades once traveled.
I wonder if people are going to be comparing Dawntrail's tournament arc with Wuklamat to Serena and the Maul from Stormblood's Azim Steppe. I wonder if they're going to make parallels to it.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
A nasty bog, oh no.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on, Okanu isn't much farther.
I feel like he knows something. Maybe it's he's definitely acting more of this like shepherding role for her, pushing her in the right direction. Stopping the third promises are a good thing. She has able to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling is certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. That's a big... We have 3 aetherites in this map. Wow, that's a big map. Okay. Mount guide. I know. Bug. Bug. Can't wait to do Pandemonium Instinct. It's gonna be interesting. Number has arrived, no worse for the wear, except for a certain third promise who slipped into mud despite my explicit warnings. Asked you not to say anything. Anyway, this is the Hana Hana village I was about to ask you about. Russian Badger reaction videos, always laughing for the same time like Rainbow Six Siege. I love his videos. He really does an excellent job with every one of his videos. Dude is super legit. So your friend said the people are in no mood, have a mood for festivities. I can only assume they're still, or they're in no mood for festivities. They're still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we came to do and find the Selector, which is probably going to be to help the people recover. Let's be real, right? First trial, help people recover from thing. Not the rain dance. Oh no! Or what is it? The sun dance? What was the beast tribe thing for the Vanu Vanu? Oh, what now? The Hanu reading. Surely you've heard at least. I heard the last time you were here. Busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Sana Holly, welcome you to Akanu. Elder of my people, I shall be filling the duties of Elector during the Rite of Succession. Okay, well, we found the Elector. Everybody about the Elector was correct, we just Papa said, and retrace his path from the saga. Ready? Give me the test and test my worth. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Rebuild village, right? Help people who are struggling. Wink, wink. We poke around a bit then. What is this Animal Crossing ass music, dude? What? No way. It's like KK Slider status, dude. I kind of love it though. Look around a bit, pick up some clues about the feet, you know, comparisons. Whoa. No way we got Animal Crossing in 14. I love it. I think I'm being too cautious. No, impresses all. You admire and respect your father, who is prone to decisive action. You're here to rush in first and ask questions later, or never. Look at, but you should know that he has a pragmatic side too. Head of reason is the thinker who takes time to consider all the possibilities. Long naps takes these days, though. The head of resolve is less restrained by his wisdom. I can't fault you for thinking that's all there is to him. There's more to the Dawnservant you've seen thus far. Speak with the head of reason one day. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll catch him awake soon enough. On the subject at hand, you wish to take a look around. Alkanu, then do some groundwork before the feat begins. Something like that. I mean, I could probably pass the time with my eyes closed, but it'll keep busy while we're waiting. Wiklamat has a right to it. As elders, Anhuli is a resident of the village. Learning more about it only can improve our chances of the feat. That's just a division of forces. For instance, Erenval, Alice, and Kra could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Wiklamat, because myself will handle the northern half. Animal Crossing music is phenomenal. I needed this. So many summoners. So many carbuncles. Okay, so what are we looking at here? So we'll probably be here through 92 then. That's a 90. That's a 92. That's a 91. Yeah. I think that this is going to be pretty much where we are. Which is interesting, because we had, like, Old Charlian, which was, like, you know, we went somewhere else and then came back. My color gemstone trader. Oh, he's a gemstone trader. I thought he was the chocobo person. Yes, Behemoth. We'll deal with you in a second. Ayo? What are those? Are those fruits? Those aren't squapes. What are these melons? What are these polygonal melons? I kind of love that. I want that to be merch. Not quite squape status, but it's interesting. Heard about the storm. I've never seen the likes of it before. With all these supplies that help the Dawnservant Senate, we're making progress repairing and rebuilding our homes. Well, roofs and walls can be passed. There's so much else that was lost for good. I wonder if the Elder Head potentially used power he has to send the storm, because he mentioned great magic with the two-headed Momolja. Interesting. Egg. On the wall, missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. Houses are still damaged, and the Hanu spoke to are not the usual cheery selves. The storm broke more than the woods and reeds. Something I do to help them. Going to look around a bit more. I mean, it would be an inciting incident to have, hey, you should go around, see what's wrong with, see what's wrong with everybody. Do what you can to fix things through all these trials. It could be an interesting plot point. One that I'll have to see how it gets explored. Fimshing Hole. Reads, harvested some time ago. I don't know. I kind of want to figure out what I want to do next. I might do... I'll probably level up Paladin. I might level up something like Samurai. If I hit max. Or maybe I'll go Black Mage. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do Samurai. Yes, Axolotl mount. Abystoma mount. The mount where you make you question your life. Yes. Bird. Woven frieze is built like vessels reminiscent of a bird. The beak and the feather tail in particular stand out. Most are woven from the same reeds I've gathered in the bundles here and there. Plants will both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu then. And can you all hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to large building in the south of the village. Cactar. I'll hurry over too. Alright, what's the trial? What Dark Souls boss is this?
No sign of Zorolja, or that oversized lout.
How much easier it would be if Zorolja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
when both of them are like, yeah, about that. Yeah, this guy. Bird.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu.
I was not expecting that voice.
I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you
is
worthy of ascending the throne.
Thus Amogus.
Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
You're late, my guy. Get to the back of the line. You get to queue in next.
Made it after all.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawnservant.
I kind of like the overhead.
Chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Oh.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
Go fight boss, collect reeds from boss's stomach, maybe?
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing.
Oh, yes.
How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament.
Ah, yes. Fix natural events. Fix our crops. Let's go. I'm in.
For surely, those who aspire to be Dawnservant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Got him. I love it.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
I'm gonna go punch the reeds. Get them to grow.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
A good question. That's how you get the banhammer.
Oh, mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts.
That's the one.
Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
I love it. I love it. Do your worst. Actually gonna eat the ban. Eat the ban.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
He's just like shitty Xenos. He's so bad.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The Feat of Reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
We're missing one.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
My God.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third.
Not even in the running.
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you.
Awful.
These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Damn it, I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
Fact. You know, usually when people bully others, they're usually projecting their own insecurities. All I'm gonna say. Yes, bird. First thing about farming, if I'll find a way to harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. So both. Jaja eats words. Understanding the nature of the problem is the key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Takes us to the fields where the reeds are grown. Follow me. I need to get the alpaca dude first. They're so fluffy. I don't understand the alpacas. They're a menace. They know what they did. Forgot that they 10 year was a forgot that it was the login screen. Not a 2 Calibri, oh no! Heavy Matamata, that's just a turtle. My dude, that is a dinosaur turtle. Stand back at the bottom of this problem in no time. We strength, let us scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. Reeds appear wilted and unhealthy. Not the patty water. The water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance. I wonder if it's the soil. Not lethargic, Frog! How could you do this to my buddy, my boy? How could you do this to Frog? Catches your eye strangely. Laxity doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. Skitter, skitter, skitter. And yes, there were them drugs in the water. Patties is one would expect rich in color and suitably moist, not dry or flaky, so it isn't the soil. At least not yet. Not that we can see. I call everyone together. We can share our discoveries. Frog. Is it a pathogen? Like a disease? Bacteria? What do we think? Any obvious problems? Waters looks to be good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. Bugs are unusually torpid. This is just the problem is affecting not only the reeds but also the creatures which live among us. Something invisible to naked eye be polluting the water. Need an alchemist to know for certain. Not much to add about the fields, but something else occurred to me. When you were describing the creatures seemed lifeless, couldn't help but reminded of all of the listless villagers. They've had a terrible tragedy, but there's another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival. This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, so without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. Last month, the village was more in the middle of the festivities. You never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. Indispensable part of their culture, and the absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help put them on a festival, give them a reason to cheer in these sad time. Who knows? Maybe fixing one problem could lead to a solution for the other. Stranger things have happened. In fact, this bird tried to sing about the end of existence. All I'm saying. We don't see a relation between festivities and fields. Let's not be too hasty with dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Welcome, Monster Journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Thanks, everybody. By the way, does anyone know where the festivity float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds. It looks like a bird. That big building north. Let's go and see it. We have done approximately 0 combat. This much just a big when I'm traveling alone. Striking dummies. Okay. I don't really see a whole lot of those, actually. Cruise Chasers OST is just such a vibe. Boat. This is the float I remember. Don't appear somewhat damaged to you. We should take a closer look. Inspect the vessel float. All right, what's the mystery thing here? What's the funny thing that's hiding in plain sight? It's missing an eye, by the way. All right, where is it? Where's the funny thing for this expansion? Shadowbringers, it was the shoe-built stork. Endwalker, it was the Epistomas. Where is it? Where are you? I have very limited zoom anyway. I have very limited things that I can look at anyways. I don't see anything on the ground. I'm avoiding the actual quest objectives for now. Because I'm trying to see if there's any, like, sneaky little thingy here. Just a bit of this. I swear the colors were a lot brighter last time I saw them. Yeah, I don't see any haha funny within my immediate sightline. Weird champ. Let's be with a scrappy vessel without all the carrying poles intact. One of the bird's eyes seem to be missing a gemstone. Maybe it's some of the later ones. We can all agree that this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. However, now, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? Admiring your festive float to the seat and punch rotate due to the recent storm, I gather. You had to leave it exposed while we usher the people to safety. With our float in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings. No. Ihihana. Ihana, that's what the festival is called. I want to help you hold it. You're not seeing our village. Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival. I know how it sounds, but giving misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you strength to work through the tragedy. The whole festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than lift everyone's spirits. We don't have enough materials to repair the float. We need a boxica for the missing eye. We'll put wood for the poles and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. Few of those I know, because I have precious stone used in arcane equipment. We put wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments, those chosen by feathers, however. When chosen is a victor of a competition in which the contest can see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics. And that's something of a problem right now. We, Hana Hana, are gifted at employing such air sorcerers, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We're soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reseat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. Must be a potent source of energy you naturally lack. They are indeed owing to the poor harvest this year. We have been left enervated. We cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom. We cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. When chosen would by necessity have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feather taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored by ceremonial tools, where specific materials must have an underlying reason. As I said, I was thinking the boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. Focus for what? Oh, Ihihan is the harvest festival, isn't it? So therefore, if you're able to do the thing, it should hypothetically fix the reeds. The float was made to encourage healthy crops, so if we repair the boat and hold the festival's arcane powers might help fix what's wrong with the reeds. We know until we try, but 'tis sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait, the float is a tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest year was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed labor imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hana would have refined their festival float into a focus of harvest prayer. Incredible. I like it. It actually flows really nicely. Near actively fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihihana really does sound like a solution to your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you out. So not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. You to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float for the last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and the poles before, so you should know where and how to procure what we need. Allow Alice and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of the Okana to gather and vie for the title of Wins Chosen by sharing with them our reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I'll carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. So we'll visit the shipwright then. Now without me, I've worked hard to fix the float as best as I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. Not introduce myself, however, my name is Lunohanu. Nice to meet you, Lunohanu, and certainly let's all go together. Bird. With Lamont, we found ourselves a promising way forward, experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there's something to be said for following one's instincts. Shipwright's name is Wook Ivu. He's a Ixbral who only moved to Kozama Uka a few years ago, but is its master of customs to an almost frightening degree. He is especially strict when it comes to manners. would offer him a proper Hana greeting. We wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. Proper Hana greeting. Oh, that one. Don't worry. If I remember how it goes, then we shouldn't have a problem. Let's head to Oakbeck Bay to the east of here. Interesting. Yes, it's very fat. This is Oakbeck Bay Village of All. Those because of Kozama Uka from Tuyolal. So are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for Wokibu, he lives and works in the House of Waters High on the top of the large tree nearby. Follow me. Should worry, the climb up the stairs can be challenging. Thick kitty, right? He is the fattest of cats, and I adore him. Alternatively, crab. Alpacas. Don't like them. I don't trust them. I don't trust the alpacas. I don't. I have negative trust when it comes to them. Take that. Not a stink shell. Oh no. Ronka, I saw that. I saw the funny serpent. That was a really easy ether current to miss, actually. Yes, big staircase. Kind of like the twangy music. It kind of fits. Fits a bog.
What do you want with me?
I love this man. I love him already.
Right. The greeting. Oho Kali!
Oho Kali!
I love this man. I love it. That is an interaction of all time. It's so good. That's gonna be an out of context comp.
You brought your manners with you. When you know Kanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before. You're Wu Clement.
Got him.
Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wokevu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette.
Oh. This dude's great.
Please, take Take up your axe and claim my impudent head!
I will not. Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, all right?
All right then. Consider it forgotten.
I love it.
How prompt.
You know what? It works. A+.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you worked with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
Abokisha. I didn't even think it was that. Yeah.
But, well, I would like nothing more than to offer my services. I just used the last I had of both those materials. My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
Joke's on you. Have you seen some of those fish that people gather, right? you name the crafting material. We'll gather it.
I can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit.
I love him so much. He is observing social etiquette and manners.
What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair.
He has a lot of oddly enough, he has a lot of expression in his, animations. It's really interesting to see.
As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Got him.
Well,
yes.
Maybe a little.
Yes, my education. Yes.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo. We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola, or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
I love the Animal Crossing isms. It's so good.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
What a cool dude. What a cool bird.
That should save us some time.
All right, then. Let's get moving.
He tore out right. That's cheating. That's cheating. You weren't even there for the start. Calling hacks. Dude's using a Game Shark.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Oh, okay. It's not the first. It's this dude again. Action replay status. Nah, Game Shark.
Ihihana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out.
It's cheating. Judge?
The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
No, no, not a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. Oh, no. What is happening? Oh, that's... Fucking mouse is coming apart. That's so weird. Like, part of the rubber is actually coming off at this point. That's... Wow, I've used this mouse a lot. Can't believe dude is being non-legit. If Hikitola is southwest of Alkana, we control this village first and then head there on foot. Ah, Ronka, I see it. I see the small snake. It's so cute. We need to actually figure out how to get the Ronka mount. I know the gold one's like 15 mil, and I'm just like, nah, that's expensive. We figure out how to actually get the Ronka mount. I think it's Beast Tribe. I think it's Shadowbringer's Beast Tribe. Behold, crab ahead. How far is he, actually? How is he not on? Oh, he's on Coral. Why is he offline? I thought he... he went on vacation just to play 14 and he's not even online. Oof, dude. Here's let's be on our way. Yes, Rhino Beetle. All I see is just Nanichi from Hololive. Just Beetle. Not a jungle Orobon. Not the catfish! Cave Kitola has promised home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident. Would connect my own search out here. Spot raw Abokisha by its green-hued glimmer. Bring anything matching that description to me. Gather inside the cave then. You take the west half and I'll take the east. What's current market price on... No, you can't sell that. Never mind. Get up in a bit. Not a glowfly. Is that Firefly from hit game Honkai Star Rail? No, we have Firefly. Firefly at home. Yeah, I found the glimmer if I was just light reflecting off the water. Oh no! Not the jungle Orobon! Not the catfish! We've done it. We're 2 hours and 48 minutes into the stream, and we have Fimsh. The cycle is complete, chat. So many Fimsh. I don't know. How could they? Chunk of stone glowing distinct shade of green seems to be that kind of material he was looking for. Ether current. It's random it's random encounter then it has to be. Or random drop chance from any of those puddles because there was a third one past me. Fimsh acquired. No, not acquired. Fimsh fought. So many Fimsh. No, I'm maxing company seals again. Oof. Fix the go near the entrance. Found nothing. Do you have any better luck inside the cave? This is Abokisha along with Carl's contribution. We have more than enough for our needs. Things you brought shine very brightly. Thank you both. Couldn't be happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year's Ihihana. When the big storm hit, he didn't, so it fell on me to carry on. And instead, that's why you agreed to Wiklamat's request despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear, but he was right, though I must mourn. I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid out before me, and I will walk it for myself and my friend. Big storm. I wonder what caused the big storm. Like, there's a couple ideas I have for that. Doing story with us, please rest assured we have taken your plight to your heart. Certain our companions are procuring other materials as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hanu shall host a splendid uplifting festival. Play an accordion. Yeah, I agree. But let's return to deliver the Abakisha to Wokeva's waiting hands. He does have the tiny tail. Beetle. Libri. I mean, I haven't really seen... I mean, we're still pretty early on. I haven't really seen anything aside from dinosaur turtles that kind of just, like, wow me. But we're still fairly early, to be fair. Unlock this next one. Let's not go that far. No, cat! Like, they're cool, but they're just, you know, local fauna. Especially seeing the trailer, the release trailer. I'm looking at this and I'm like, God, how are you going to get from point A to point B? There's a lot to cover. We're still, yeah, we're still in 90s. We're not even in 91 yet. It's like in Heavensward and stuff. I'm pretty sure we were in the like 51s by the point we're doing the split quest. So like, there's a lot going on here. Big boy, stink shell. I'm gonna zoom up these stairs as a cat. It's gonna happen. Gotta zoom. I mean, it's faster than walking. So hear me out. You get a bunch of people racing up the staircase, see whose mount wins. Thanks to the third promised Mighty Swings and her Mighty Swings, we've collected some suitable logs of Uyoipo. What about the Abakisha? There we go. Words. Abakisha. It's getting used to just the words. Yes, these are excellent samples of good quantity too. This stage you likely surmise the lifting wings encourages the crops to go, but not exactly how, eh? We're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the results should be spectacular. We're crafting these pieces with the float. I could use the assistant versed in the arcane arts to enhance Uyoipo's conductivity. Then I'd be delighted to help. Everyone else should head back to Alkanu. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. DP. His hitbox is actually that large. It was a trial in of itself. As first, the Wookiee criticized everything I did, then suddenly healed. I've spoken ill of the third promise and must punish myself. Proceeded to slam his head into the Yo-Yo tree. Not to worry about it. Again, it's like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. As we've seen the poles in the new eye. Now, we should wait for the feathers from the twins. Get some rest before the excitement begins. That eye's still missing. Although I float, isn't that the third promise? And the rumors are trying to complete the feeder reeds by reviving Ihihana. Festival is a prayer for healthy crops, so does she honestly believe that it'll be enough to save our harvest? Becca promised, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Alkanu altogether. Maybe we asked too much of our young claimants. Oh, I just like that he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count Kwana out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the recent thing about what needs to be done. That's so. Perhaps let's see another of his innovations firsthand. He's just gonna bring fertilizer, dude. He's actually gonna bring, like, the Industrial Revolution over. Sounds like Kwana, when look at the reeds, was all he needed to think up a solution. Yeah, the mayor's own solution is nearly ready. As soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. Fixing we managed to gather competitors vie for a title for the ones chosen. The winner is only too happy to donate his feathers. You just seen it, he called forth an incredible gust that sent his feathers sailing for Malms. We had a turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Ernval's twirling in the air for before landing on his foot. Oh no, I am a gleaner. Magic's not part of our training. Your team looking for spoiler reasons? No, you're all good. Thank you. Thanks for coming out. First, we brought the wood and the gemstone replacements crafted by Wookiee. That's all we needed to attach them. Yeah, I've been pretty well. Decide who will ride the float. Apple was our guest of honor last time I was here. I remember being surprised that he could even lift things this hulking weight on top of it. Rider must be a percentage of great esteem, which is why the invitation is usually extended to the Dawnservant. This time, however, I think of another in mind. Who is it? You, of course. That's the one. Our beloved Ihihana lifting the wings is only being held because of you and your companions. I nominate you, Wooklamat, as our guest of honor. Will make me seasick, Will. That's the one. I don't think so. No way, Anchor, I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. Be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Wooklamat. Rules the rescuers will be carrying festival float in a slow procession towards the Kozanu, oh my god. Kozanu Aki, there we go. Big likeness of Kishuihi is ensconed. I'd like for you to do is clear a path of dangerous wildlife so that the procession can move along unimpeded. Consider it done. Looks like we need oh my god. Expect to work until Wookiee is finished with the float. Let me come along and help with the clearing. But you know I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Wookiee with the repairs. You're sure where you need to go. The path I spoke of begins at the south of the village, branches off to the east that leads you across the bridges in to the stride of the sun. See it clearing end to end. You and I get to tank stuff now? Amazing, dude. Lidohana said Kozaniki should be down this way, then off to the east where the path branches. So the origins stride of the sun. Anyways, let's split up and get to work. Once you've called all the threats you can find, we'll meet up at here. There we go. I wonder if this is going to lead to the next area if we come back here. Not the wandering stink shell. Oop, wrong button. Wait, did my fighter flight became Goring Blade? Interesting. I don't think it used to do that, at least not that I noticed. Interesting. Blade of Honor. Interesting. Small Kryl. Did you actually kill the fucking Turtis, really? I told you need to watch over me anymore. Yeah, just giant tortoise just down. Not a two calibri. Tight-beaked two calibri. That is a descriptor, my guy. Yeah, it now turns into Goring Blade, which is interesting. Maybe that's to help with button bloat, actually. But you will still be using Goring Blade as its standalone button. Because sometimes there can be a situation where fight or flight is off cool, like if you miss it, right? I wonder if that's to help with button bloat. That's interesting. Bird. That's 92. Not tax dodging. Oh no! Remember, kids, tax evasion isn't fun. Yes. Frog. Yes. Frog. Now we're starting to get a 91 enemies, so they'll start getting a little tankier. Bird. Yes, cat. Help other people out with their ocelots really quick. Be the good guy paladin, you know you can. Just kill other people's enemies for them. is my kind of busy work. I love it. Yes, Ginu Hanu. Yes, Reedman EX. It's like the Wicker Man from the Elden Ring DLC. It's just Solaire in Reed form. We are still playing Dark Souls 2. Well, Solaire's 1. Wow, you were a step ahead of us. Must be the likeness of Kishai. Oh my god, these fucking words, man. They're really bad, this expansion. The Hana Hana deity of the harvest. One of the ancients' creations is possible if there's a memory of that time endured, a subconscious recollection of the inheritance soul, providing a basis for the entirely new religion. Yes, those were in fact words, Alphino. I have no idea what that means. As far as I know, Kishaihi was worshipped by another continent. This ancient faith brought over to Tral by the first Hanu Hanu. Hanu migrated here from another continent. We have two do share a common ancestor. All very fascinating, but should we be getting back to the Lunu Hanu? We want to know the path safe for the procession. We need to ride the float. I'll run ahead and tell him we're done here. Zoom in. Actually able to run faster than I can teleport over. Not in Alkanu. Oh no. There's some trouble afoot. An imposter among us. What a cool dude.
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you.
That's the one.
Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry.
Yes, please.
She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well, if that's what you want.
It's interesting that this is not a DQ for him. It's very interesting.
Everything into that blow.
He's just that much stronger.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us.
But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
We had him. I want him.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn, or all together, if you like.
Calm yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre.
Doppro Illusionist. That's a tight. That's
More.
a.
We have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts. Lucky for you.
Nah, get back here. I ain't done with you. I get what they're trying to set up. They're trying to set up another Stormblood Xenos. They're trying to set up another Shadowbringers.
I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
What was the I can't remember. Wasn't Ranjit. What was his name in Shadowbringers? The older dude. Reen's father figure. Jailer. I understand what they're trying to set up for. This is the third time we're doing this. Really? I need to see Ranjit, thank you, yeah. I need to see how they're gonna write this.
Third promise? You're not dying, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Because we see her prowess in like 6.55, right? The one of some of the final quests, right? But like, I don't know. I need to see how they write this.
Yes, we are.
What is that face? That's a Hildebrandism. That's a face. Fourth, we include Ardbert and Heavensward. I don't view it as such because he's in post. What I was going for is MSQ main story base. This is the third time we're doing this. If they write this the same, I'm going to be a little peeved. Coming to our rescue. Try to protect the float, but against the two-headed may well not have been there at all. They're writing it a little differently this time, which I want to see how they do it. The bird smile is a PNG. There's your meme. Stood your ground and brought us the time we needed to make it back. You're incredibly brave. Give me my silver piece. Into the door, be pleased to know that my repairs are finishing well. Before we commence, the festival, however, would be a courtesy student from the villagers. Anyhow, will be held after all. We're doing our 50 readings at the stage. I would hope that the reminder is unnecessary. Okay, see, I remember. DPS queues are stupid long right now. I believe it. Well, they introduced 2 DPS classes, so I mean they're going to be rough. Say, okay, so we gotta use. We're doing chat mode stuff still. I don't know. After my Shadowbringers incident, I'm still kind of just like it's whatever at this point. Like I've grown accustomed to it. It can be annoying, especially if you can't read the font, but really, it's not bad. It's interesting. Yeah, I believe DPS queues are long. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. I think healers and tanks are going to be able to bypass just fine then. Yes. Why can't we have this as an emote, though? Why couldn't we just have it as an emote? Let me know. It'd be very much like to attend the festival, but repairs should be finished as soon as possible. Do what to do. Number 5 on leveling roulettes for about 20 minutes now. Oh no. Yeah, that's the thing. Been taken from us. Why even try? Like, everyone's leveling their Viper, and everyone's leveling their Pictomancer right now. And that being said, that's it. You know, that's not even, you know, counting that people just are regularly trying to log on and maybe even get their last stuff before Dawntrail's official launch, right? Like, this is pre-launch, right? So if you pre-ordered it, you can play Dawntrail. But there's people that are logging on, I guarantee you, that are going to be like, oh, let's start Final Fantasy, because, you know, I'll be able to beat 14 by the time Dawntrail officially launches, or the people that are trying to last minute level up Summoner and stuff. So those, you're also competing with those demographics. I guess those metrics, I guess, is the better word. Those 6 fallen friends will be glad to know that Ihana will have it anyways, or will be soon be underway. When it's on them, a celebration, not lost the tourists from it. Either of them until after EA. I'm not touching it. Like, I don't have a reason to touch them. For those who no longer can. Like, maybe eventually I'll touch them. Not anytime soon. Like, I don't have a reason to touch either of those classes. These weird polygonal melons are everywhere, and I love them. I kind of want them to stay. I hope the community doesn't complain about them being low poly. Like, it's like Squapes 2.0. What do you expect me to say? Of course, I'll be there cleaning up the storm's aftermath. May have been hard on us all, but lifting the wings is tradition. Enjoy us one at that. I'll sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. Like, it's N64 status, and I kind of love them. Like N64, like Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Link picks up a rock status. So I'm going to switch and work on my tanks. I mean, honestly, I have a preference for tank. Tank is just that good in my opinion. I like it. I like being able to take hits. I like being able to work semi-alone to make sure that your team is able to take way less damage. I love it. Tanks are good. I think tanks are in a good spot. I wonder if the healer strike is actually going to get any more traction. I know a lot of people that I was talking to are just like, well, I guess my healer queues are going to be damn instant then. Could be damn near instant. Festival is going here, I imagine. Or once your friends return, lifting wins can begin at last. Bird! Bird!
So few have come.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
Boat. Bird.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning.
I kind of want, like, the bird to be a mount. The bird float, I want it to be a mount, please.
It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival!
There's so many emotions in this bird, man. I love him.
Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out! But do not even think of dropping her! ready, and...
What? Why though?
I could get used to this.
I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be a lot more serious. This just looks silly. It's like they're walking in place in terms of model with like a very...
Will empty belly stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
This is amazing. Yeah, they're just they're moving in place with a very small movement forward.
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
Right, we've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
Yeah, I did not pronounce that right at all. So it becomes an interesting, like, we did this the traditional way versus the second one is doing it his own scientific alchemical way, right? Versus the champion, which is doing the cheatsy way, right? Versus the first, which we have no idea what the hell he's doing. Oh no.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Yes, boat bird.
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy.
Yes, laser bird eyes. Let's go.
Kishaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Is that for food? Probably. Like, we haven't heard of him yet. Yes, laser bird eyes. Let's go. Please, I wanted his amount.
It worked.
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible.
It's cool. I liked it. Sorry, give me 1 second. I have a package coming in. When was this at? 8 p.m. I'm gonna have to make sure. 2 hours ago. We'll see what that actually ended up being. Should have left the float behind like that. I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brother and I have swept up by the festival's fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns at the carrying poles on the way back to the village. Feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you have accomplished. I mean, we were technically, as far as we're first to do this then, right? However, this accomplishment will probably get overshadowed by whatever alchemical stuff the second has, and the third is probably going to still get the keystone somehow.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
Yeah, which is where he's going to come in.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper.
Bird. Baby bird meme.
We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
Graphic update. I'm mixed on it. I don't like my new face.
Connor!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Define unpleasant encounter. Man's actually gonna fucking potion it. He's gonna fucking alchemy it. Yes. But it fixes the now issue, not the... Not the...
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
That's the one.
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
He solved it in his own way.
I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
I do like the warring ideology here. They really set this up really interestingly. Access to redesign your features.
Well,
maybe.
You always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wuklamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
Official launch date. Well, yeah, there's stuff that's still barring official launch, like the new mount.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
All right, what about the champion and the first? What are they doing? I need to know.
So this is what they look like.
Yes. That does look very edible, though.
Go on, set it in the tablet.
Yes.
A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more.
And on to the next.
We're just crafting iPads. Let's go.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
The third promise? You must join us for Ikihana next season. As Dawnservant, of course.
Results were achieved, but
Right.
one of these ways is
Back to Torriciola for now.
better received.
Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
These are interesting times indeed.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Oof.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
What a bitch. What a poser. Journey has just started and already met so many wonderful people. We'll keep it for one, he's a bit eccentric, but everything could stand as respectful as the other cultures as he is. And Linohanu, warm my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ihana. And have others do the same. I can't help but feel excited to think about who I might meet over the course of the contest. Come, let's head back to... Sure, head back there. I liked it. It was a good quest line. I thought it was interesting. I liked that it had a... It was its own enclosed thing. It was really cool. Because it could have tied, it's like some of the others could have tied into each other, or could have felt like it didn't stand on its own 2 feet. It stood on its own. It was its own independent story. And, you know, with, you know, there's a lot of stuff to resolve there, right? And I'm sure it'll come back into the fold in some capacity, as usually these things do. Did I actually get stuck? Nope. I can get out. There we go. But it was its own standalone thing. And it was, you know, you had to get kind of invested in it, but the payoff was pretty good. Oh, I totally thought I talked to the wrong person. Cool. We're going to go to the other section now. But if you're on the VOD channel, that'll be next time for you. If you're on stream, stay tuned.